So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. And it's a little undercooked. Oh, red, nice conception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking to play him in. Now can he find the shapes to shoot? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Bergkamp has every reason to be disappointed after being playing so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Short changes him with that pass. Seedorf gets across to intercept that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. The Dutch have a hero in every generation, and Dennis Bergkamp is no exception.
He is the man.
Yeah, and he's the pivotal presence, the link-up to all their play, fantastic technique and vision, which gives them an edge and produces some absolutely brilliant goals.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Seedorf, still goalless at the moment. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Davids. And he cuts out the supply. Khan with the clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get on the end of this? Davids. Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good chance here! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Messi. Barcelona finding their passes. It's Bale! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Shevchenko, little pass back. Cafu. Bergkamp. Bergkamp puts his foot on the gas. Can he get it through? And this is Son Heung, and the shot! Son Heung-min with a beautifully timed run. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Griezmann! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello,
so, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
During the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field is number 13, David Villa. Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf. And it's Griezmann. Son Heung-min. Pass is just off target. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, that is a nice touch. Cafu, deftly away. And this is Owen. He's... and Owen! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their second corner now. That should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Bergkamp, he's picked his way through. Bergkamp!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Owen. Saliba cuts out the pass. Now it's Griezmann. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. David Villa. Real chance! That's another chance! Really well taken goal. Breakthrough.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Prachuap have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And here's Bale.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... And Owen! And the lead stays intact, just.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Son Heung-min. Roberto Baggio opts for safety.
Prachuap can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And now they can clear their lines. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona against Guadalajara.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. And here's Shevchenko. Bale. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Looking for the run. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, easy pickings there. Pirlo. Now it's Villa. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Tries a shot! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rodri. And it's Bale. Now it's Shevchenko.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Can he get it through? Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He can run onto that. They're urging him to shoot. And Shevchenko! He scores! They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
A quick
So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Shevchenko.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Davids. Nicely aimed pass. Seedorf. Looking to play him in. Now it's Bale. Well timed, excellent interception. Plays it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. He's having a go. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
He's in a decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Villa. Tries to get it clear. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pirlo concedes a free kick for that. Cafu, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's made its way to him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's had a hit! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Mateus Cunha fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 5.
Corner number
Bale.
3 coming up.
Coming on to replace him is number 14, David Villa. Substitution.
And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Saliba is there, and he can pick it up. Threads one in. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Looking for options, for movement. Dani Olmo. So much chance for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Davids. Now it's Owen. Owen, this one takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Crossed in again. Keeper's shot with that. That's that, the end. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Shevchenko. Brilliantly cut out. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is a little undercooked. Well, Emmanuel Petit has got to be one of the most technically gifted midfield players there are anywhere. You would give anything for his sort of influence in your team. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 17, Hernandez.
So a breakthrough already.
Hernandez.
Cafu, Messi. And this is Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just
And he's let fly! Cafu. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Shevchenko. Seedorf kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ronaldinho. Roberto Baggio. Half an hour played now. Cafu. Petit with the slide tackle there. And here's Messi. Cafu has it out wide and in space. It is a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Played back in. Up he goes! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Has a look and place it forward. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Maldini. David Villa. Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Tchouaméni getting this one clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Schneider has created one goal already. He's through here. Good read, needed. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please turn your
review
attention
the
to the
first
screen
half.
for
Well, I don't
information
think either side will
provided by
have
the
too
local
much
police.
to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona kick off the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Barcelona finding their passes. There's a sharp little ball here. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is a great kick out. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Pedri. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Owen. Oh, easy pickings there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Forlan. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Nice interception, well timed. Can he get on the end of this? That has not gone well. Knocks it into space. And here's Forlan. And this is Snyder.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a fine interception. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end up.
Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Forlan. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. And here's Batistuta. Seedorf promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Shevchenko. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he's intervened well there. Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so.
Yep, and the second of his goals, where he sat down, toyed with, and...
Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Batistuta. That is ended up in no man's land. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's shooting chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 19 minutes is
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Seedorf. Davids. Nice sequence of passes, this. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's a promising position. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Beckenbauer. Casemiro. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Batistuta. He's beaten. Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Shevchenko. And this is Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shevchenko. Oh, super find. Davids, and he's managed to get free. Header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitution.
Here we go again. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Casemiro makes the interception. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Davids. And it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Owen. Pedri. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Davids. Oh, that's a key interception. 60 minutes played. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Casemiro gets over and intercepts. Messi. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. He's dealt with that really well. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stopped.
Rummenigge!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dixon.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have...
Owen! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Chance! And that would have won it.
Well, I was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Milan, number 15, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 27, Serginho. Number 8, Pedri. Coming on the field, number
He's
12,
got tall.
Van Basten.
He will
Number
be
7,
livid with himself.
Rafinha. Number 22, Iniesta.
Dixon. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And Shevchenko! Davids! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's heaved it away. And he was alert to it. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he finish?
Nearly 3 minutes at a
Oh,
time.
denied! Brilliantly!
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Played it short. And here's Messi. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he...
And that's that. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to...
And the shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they ended up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Messi. Messi. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's goal! It's a loose ball. Has another go! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Goes for a shot! They've scored! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Shevchenko. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Seedorf gets across to intercept that. 5 minutes till break. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And it's Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Baggio
has been indicated.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. Might be danger here. He's had a shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And we hit half-time. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Travel information is
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field.
Barcelona
is
get the second
number
half started.
9, Raul. Substitution in progress.
That has not gone well. Eto'o. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Messi. Can he get it through? Now there's a fine ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
To Messi. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate...
And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish.
It's Eto'o! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Bale. Bale. It's shot, surely! He scored! And There we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Right card. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten gets flagged offside. And this is Shevchenko. Raul. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Shevchenko. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Really well played.
Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And they can counter here. He is through here. That's really good defending. And that will be it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Shevchenko picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
I'd like to inform you that CCTV...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. And here's Shevchenko. He's in a great position here. Right, Shevchenko. Can he get it through? Yamal.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the shot! He would have been quick to recover this. Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Yamal plays it short. Nice looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, and the finish! Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. It's their second corner of the game. Yamal goes short. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Yamal with the short one. Back when it goes. He's having a shot! It's there! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Cole, Shevchenko, it's a shot! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. Hangs one in. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. reflections on the first half?
Barcelona will be
Attendees,
pretty
this
happy
is a
with the
lost
way they've
children's
performed so
announcement.
far. They
Please keep
remained
your
calm
eyes
after
on
going
your
behind,
children
and
during
they
the
were
match
able
at all
to
times.
raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score
Substitution for
1-1.
Barcelona. Number 21, Andy Cole.
And so we're off again.
Is number 5, Bale.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Roberto Baggio. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And he's really put himself on the line here. Caceres. Messi. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Messi! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Costa Curta. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Bale. Cafu. That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through. Seedorf.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bangladesh clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. He's cut it out. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a shade optimistic. And he's lost his man here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Neymar.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Shevchenko. And that's been won straight back. Seedorf. And this is Bale. Lovely pass, but can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Shevchenko picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Children's announcement. With the
Any reflections
boy
on what
in
you've
a
seen,
yellow
Jim?
t-shirt
Listen, the
kindly
more this
make
game
his
went
way to
on,
the
a draw
information
was
center.
always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've